Hello, my name is Bernadette Kun and I am an associate professor at ELTE, and my main research topic is work addiction. Work addiction is a syndrome characterized by excessive and obsessive need to work continuously that disturbs mental and physical health, happiness and social life. My main aim was to explore the psychological factors of work addiction because it seems that a lot of people are affected in this problem. My book titled Workaholics, the Psychology of Self-Exploitation was just published in the last month. In my early academic work, I mainly focused on substance-related disorders, but after that, my research interest turned to the problems called behavioral addictions. Among these problems, work addiction is a very neglected area. However, a lot of people might be affected. So in the last 6 years, I conducted several research on work addiction. I was supported by the János Bolyai Research Scholarship of the Hungarian Academy of Sciences and by the new National Excellence Program of the Ministry for Innovation and Technology. First, we conducted a psychometric analysis on a very commonly used questionnaire called the Work Addiction Risk Test. So we developed a shorter version of the scale, and we developed a cutoff point to classify people into low-risk group of work addiction and into high-risk group of work addiction. This tool can be very useful in practical work to classify people into lower risk and higher risk of work addiction. At the same time, I joined the research group of the National Survey on Addiction Problems in Hungary, and we explored the prevalence and the risk factors of work addiction on a nationally representative sample of the Hungarian adult population. We analyzed the data both from 2015 and 2019 data collection, and the novelty of the study was that it was the first time that we explored work addiction on a nationally representative sample. And it happened only in Norway before the Hungarian study. We found that approximately 7–8% of the Hungarian adult working population showed the symptoms of work addiction. And we also found that being female and showing higher levels of sensation-seeking, impulsiveness, rumination, and psychopathological symptoms are risk factors of work addiction. We can say that those people who are impulsive and who worry a lot about their demands and tasks and ruminate on negative things what they do is not always not enough, are in a high risk group of work addiction. We conducted a meta-analysis to explore the most important personality factors in the background of work addiction. So therefore, we systematically reviewed and analyzed all the relevant articles that measure the relationship between any personality variable and work addiction. We found that among other personality factors, the three most important personality variables are the lower level of global self-esteem, high level of perfectionism, and high level of negative affectivity. The latest factor means that the person have a lot of negative feelings inside. She or he has instability in their feelings, and altogether this person not satisfied with his or her life. Regarding perfectionism, these people think that they want to be better and better all the time, and their achievement is not enough, and this means that they want to work more and more because of these high expectations. So altogether, these three factors are the most important in the background of work-addicted people. And we can say that, contrary to previous misbeliefs, workaholic people are not happy, and we cannot say that they are satisfied with themselves and with their life. We also conducted a qualitative study by asking people who suffered in work addiction. We invited those people who participated in our previous online study and who had a high score on work addiction scale. By semi-structured interviews, we asked them about several topics related to work and mental and physical health, and we used a thematic analysis. Based on the interviews, we found that workaholic people reported several signs of deterioration of physical health by a consequence of work addiction. Namely, they mentioned motoric diseases, gastrointestinal diseases, coronary diseases, diabetes, or burnout. And at the same time, they reported negative change in their health behavior. For example, in their eating habits, they had unhealthy eating habits. They reported lack of physical activity and a lower need for sleep. Our results underline that workaholism is not a positive addiction. Those people who are affected in work addiction have several mental and physical problems. Therefore, we should pay more attention to this problem.